Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Today, I will be going through over 50 different granny square ideas for your granny square projects. There's a lot of different granny square projects you can do out there, and I feel like the hardest part about starting one is figuring out which granny square you want to do for your project, because there's thousands of ideas you could do. Because I personally, I recently made this car steering wheel cover with the granny squares, and the hardest part with it was figuring out which granny squares I wanted to do for it, because I didn't want to do the plain granny squares, so I had to go on a search for them. But that's what this video is for. What's also great is that granny square projects are super beginner friendly. Any granny square you want to make, it can be very easy to figure out, and there's thousands of tutorials for them. If you want to make any of the specific granny squares I've shown you, I will have a Pinterest board in the description, including all the granny squares in this video. So if you want to, pick out ones that you want specifically, you can go there in the description to go to the Pinterest board. So without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, you can make this pie granny square. I think this is really cute. This would be really cute for patchwork type granny square projects or tablecloths or stuff like that. Or you can make this sunny side egg granny square. You can make this snowflake granny square. You can make this avocado granny square. This would be great for food projects and stuff. Or you can make this strawberry granny squares. I've been into strawberries a lot recently, and I feel like this would just be great. It's cute, it's simple, it's easy. You can make this donut granny square, or this 4-leaf clover granny square if you want to for holidays and stuff. You can make this yin yang granny square. Now this one, I would make this, except I would do it the white and black colors instead. This would look great with patchwork stuff. You could also make this house granny square, which I think is very cute. This one's a multiple pictures in one. You can make this watermelon granny square. Again, it can go along with food ideas. You can make this earth granny square, or maybe this eyeball granny square. For festivity stuff, you can make this wreath. This would look cute with a holiday theme thing or Christmas. You can make this stained glass looking granny square. I really like this one. I feel like this would be great for a patchwork cardigan type thing. Or a granny square cardigan. This would look really cute with that. With me, for my steering wheel cover, I made these flowers. You can make flower granny squares, which are very simple and very easy. You could also make this dinosaur granny square, or even this Cupid granny square, again going with theme. Valentine's Day is coming up, so this would be cute for that. Along with food, you can make this gummy bear granny square. This is really cute. It's multiple colors. You can make this bee granny square, or if you like fruit a lot, you can make this cherry granny square. This next one I really like. I like the look of it. I like the colors. You can make this owl granny square. It's very cute. It's very nice. If you really like skulls and stuff, you can make this skull granny square. Or, if you want to get ready for Halloween already, even though it's February, you can make this Halloween jack-o'-lantern granny square. You can make this tree. This doesn't even have to be for Christmas. It could be for anything nature-y or forestry or stuff like that. You can make this rainbow granny square. If you have any Mario fans, you can make this mushroom granny square. Or you could do this burger, this cheeseburger granny square, which makes me kind of hungry, but And of course, since Hello Kitty is the rage right now, you can make this Hello Kitty granny square, which I think is super cute. It's probably super easy too. You can make these minion granny squares, or you can make this clown granny square. You can make these what are they called? You can make this optical illusion granny squares. These would be very funky as a cardigan, or like a steering wheel cover or something like that. It'd be very cool. You mishmash the colors like in this. It doesn't seem that hard to make. You can make this burger granny square. I included this one because it has a hot dog with it, so instead of the burger you can make a hot dog. I thought that was really cool. You can make this little mouse granny square, or I guess this one doesn't really count as a granny square, but if you add like a square around it, it would be a granny square, like just like the stars here. You can add like granny square bits to it. You can make these smiley face granny squares, or if you want, you can make these little ghost granny square. There's this flower one you can make. There's an acorn. If you want, there's a chicken one. I actually am afraid of chickens. But I think the animal itself is cute and like creations and stuff. But if you were to put me with a chicken in real life, I'd probably run, because I'm just like, they're not scary. They put me on edge in a way. So chickens are kind of, you know. You can make this little like bunny granny squares to make like a bag, like in this. There's this little like fortune teller, what is it called? Just like fortune teller granny square you can make. Or if you want to be creative, you can make this hedgehog, and I found a matching one to go with it with this raccoon. So, you know, that could like match with it and make its own little thing. Again, with Valentine's Day, you can make this heart granny square. Or if you really want, you make this cat one. That seems really cute to make. You can make this gnome granny square. There's this little spiral granny square that I found really cool. Again, with like the skulls and stuff, there's these like fruit looking skulls, which I think would be cute if you want more of like a pop to it. There's these spider web granny squares, these skull granny squares. Now, this Hello Kitty granny square actually comes with a pattern below, so if you want to like screenshot the video or something, it's the pattern of that there. You can do this heart granny square, again, Valentine's Day coming up. It fits really well. I think it would look great for like a bag or a seat cover or a table cover or just anything really. There's these leaf granny squares. You make all these different kinds. There's this cool eyeball granny square that I found. This one's really funky. I really like this one. Here's more chicken ones if you wanted like more of a chicken idea for granny squares. Moving on, you can make this like cloud granny square. This cloud one, I really like this one. I feel like it'd look great for like, you know, a light color scheme or something like smaller or just something lighter, you know, for like that nice pop of color. This one is like a pizza granny square. Again, foods and stuff, if you really like food. There's this cat granny square. I really like this one too. This one's like funky, but I think it looks cute. And like it shows at the top, you can make little like a pillow out of it. Like, you know, pillows, they're really nice, they're really comfy. You would need a specific yarn for pillows because of the fact that because of just how like acrylic can be kind of hard to sleep on. Like with my heart pillow that I made, I don't really sleep on it. I use it as decoration because it's like kind of uncomfortable to sleep on. But if you got like fluffy yarn, it'd be a great pillow. Then I don't really know how granny squares would be with fluffy yarn, but you could try. You could really try. Or you can get like softer like acrylic type stuff, which would make it comfy. So I feel like that would be good too. You can do this mushroom granny square. This one's really nice. It's really cute. Again with the Halloween theme. This one's like a 2-for-1. It has the jack-o'-lanterns like we see earlier, but it's a bunch of different like Halloween themed granny squares if you want to like start now, you know, get it out of the way, stuff like that. You can do this fruit collection of granny squares. So if you don't know which one you want, there's a whole collection here. It works. It's great. You can do these mushroom granny squares. Again, this picture shows like a variety of different color options you can do, and you can do like any color options with all of these. You don't have to do the specific ones. You can change up the colors. you can do the same like type and change the colors to make it like a different theme. Like I once saw this video of someone making like a granny square flower blanket that looked really cool. I'll try to link the video in the description if I can find it. But you know, you could do something like that. You could do this record granny square, which I found really cute. Or you can do like these stars here, like I was talking about earlier with the color variations. These stars are cute, they're great. And you can make like a tote bag out of this, or a pillow, or stuff like that. And then last but not least, you can do these lavender, like flowery granny squares, which I think would be really cute for like a bag or a blanket or a pillow. So that's over 50 different granny square ideas. Again, if you want to look at any of the ideas up close or even find more ideas relating to granny squares, I'll have a Pinterest board in the description. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to come back. And if you want any future video ideas for me to make specifically, you can always leave a comment down in the comment section and basically tell me what you would like to see or what you would like to know how to create. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a nice rest of your day. And yeah, I think that's the end of the video. Bye!